Pleasant morning to my dear lovable students. Welcome to Max class. In this conversation, we are going to continuation of example and important theorem also. Okay. So now I am moving to example 3.25. What is the question? Solve the equation x cube minus 5x square minus 4x plus 20 is equal to 0. Here I am moving to apply the true method. So you can select it. Which one is very easy to apply? You can prefer it. Okay. I am moving to the question solution. So x cube minus 5x square minus 4x plus 20 is equal to 0. So I am moving to method 1, the normal method. Instead of minus 4x, example, minus 4x plus 20 means minus 4 take common outside means we can write it x minus 5. So here x cube and x square is this. So x square take common outside means x minus 5. Then instead of minus 4x plus 20 means minus 4 take common outside means x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now the common factor x minus 5, then remaining x square minus 4. So separate 0 means x minus 5 is equal to 0. Then x square minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to positive 5. Then x square minus 4 bring out opposite side means positive 4. Therefore x is equal to plus or minus 2. This is method 1. Okay, therefore the roots are, what are the roots? Plus 5, 5 and 2 and minus 2. So moving to method 2. Method 2 synthetic division. So synthetic division means first we have to check it. Sum of coefficient, what the value? So sum of coefficient is equal to first 1, then minus 5, then minus 4 plus 20. Definitely 20 plus 1 is equal to 21. Minus 4 minus 5 is equal to minus 1. So not equal to 0. Therefore sum of coefficient not possible. Again you have to check it, sum of odd coefficient and even coefficient. So sum of odd coefficient. So what the value? Sum of odd coefficient means 1 minus 4. So 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3. Then sum of even coefficient, what the value? Minus 5 and positive 20. Minus 5. So positive 20 is equal to 15. So again it's not equal, isn't it? So now sum of odd coefficient and even coefficient also not possible. Now we can take a next number 2. P of 2 is equal to what the answer will come. So P of 2. So P of 2 means instead of x we can apply 2 means 2 cube minus 5 into 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 20. So now 2 cube means positive 8 minus 5 into 2 square means 4 minus 4 into 2 means minus 8 again plus 20. Now plus 8 negative 8. Negative 5 into 4 means negative 20 and positive 20 is equal to 0. Therefore, we can say x is equal to 2 is one of the root, isn't it? So one of the root means definitely you can apply synthetic division. So synthetic division 1 minus 5 minus 4 and positive 20. So true means 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. 1 into 2 means true. Minus 5 plus 3 means plus 2 means minus 3. So 2 into minus 3 means minus 6. Again minus 6 plus minus 4 means minus 10. So 2 into minus 10 means minus 20. See 0. Therefore x is equal to 2 is one of the root means we can write it x minus 2 is a factor. Therefore other factor other factor. So other factor means constant x square. So x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So product means minus 10, sum means minus. I told you if you have product negative sign means selected to one positive, one negative. But you should be do negative sign in bigger number. Minus 5 and positive 2. So minus 5 into 2 means minus 10. Minus 5 plus 2 means minus 3. Therefore x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. Again x take common outside means x minus 5 plus 2 take common outside means again x minus 5. Therefore, so x minus 5 common factor means remaining x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, separate 0 means x minus 5 is equal to 0, then x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to positive 5, then x is equal to negative 2. Therefore, final answer, the roots are positive 2 and negative 2, true comma negative 2 comma positive 5. This is the method 2 answer. Okay, so method 1 and method 2 also same answer. You can select it which one is easy to apply. Okay, I am continue. Next example. Moving to example 3.26, find the roots of. This is also same concept like example 3.25, but some questions in your question paper find or solve simple line means you can utilize it method 1. Like previous question, here also I will do this method 1 and method 2 also, because some critical line also available possible. Why? Find the rational root of. Find the rational root of theorem means you have to apply method 2 only. Method 2 means in your example 3.25 also I have done method 2, synthetic division method. So, find the rational root, that is such a type of line you have to apply, you should be apply only method 2. Okay, here also look at there. I am moving to solution. First I am moving to method 1. Okay, so method 1, question, true x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here x square take common outside means, so 2x plus 3, next condition plus 1 take common outside means 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we have the common factor 2x plus 3, another one x square plus 1 is equal to 0. So separate 0 means 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x square plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x is equal to plus 3, bring out opposite side means minus 3. Therefore, x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Here, what will happen? X square is equal to negative 1. Therefore, x is equal to plus or minus square root of minus 1 means already I told you this is not a real and equal. This is called imaginary. So, x is equal to plus or minus I. Therefore, the roots are negative 3 by 2 and positive I and negative I. This is when you apply the simple line, solve, find, that's all. But find the rational root means you should be apply method 2, that is called synthetic division. So, I am moving to method 2, look at there. Already I told you, so first you have to check it, sum of coefficient. Sum of coefficient we can sure it's not possible because all the time positive sign. All the time positive means look at there. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. It's not equal to 0. So sum of odd coefficients check it there. Here also all the time will be possible. Sum of all the time will be positive, no? So sum of odd coefficient means 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 as well as 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. So not equal. Even coefficient also not possible. So what are the possible cases actually? If you take the leading coefficient, power 3 is there, isn't it? So 3 means what are the possible cases? So 1 into 3 possible. Again 3 into 1 also possible. Then leading coefficient value also 2 is there. What are the cases possible? 1 into 2 is possible. Again 2 into 1 also possible. If you take each and every time divided by means, so 1 divided by 1 means 1 will come, as well as 3 divided by 1 also 3 will come. Next case is actually, so now next case divided by 3 means 1 divided by 1, again 1 divided by 2 also possible. Here 3 divided by 1 and 3 divided by 2 also possible cases. Each and every time plus or minus means, so this is actually plus 1 means already we check it, not possible. Then minus 1 also not possible. Why? Because all the time positive cases. So positive cases means if you do minus means definitely it won't 0. That's all. Okay, here also the positive cases we can left it. Here also positive 3 already we check. Okay, just we can check it. Negative 3, what are the possible? P of minus 3 means what will happen? So 2 into minus 3 the whole cube plus 3 into minus 3 the whole square plus 2 into minus 3 the plus 3. Now minus 3 the whole square means negative sign because power value odd number. So 2 into negative 27 means we can write negative 54. Next case negative 3 the whole square means positive 9. 9 into 3 means 27. Next case 2 into 3 means negative 6 plus 3 is there. So again 27 plus 3 30 negative, it's not equal to 0, isn't it? So negative 3 also not possible. The positive case is not possible. Why am I saying? each and every value positive sign. There is nothing true, negative, that's why. So last case we can check it, P of negative 3 by true, okay. Negative 3 by true. P of negative 3 by 2, what will happen? So true into negative 3 by 2 the whole cube plus 3 into negative 3 by 2 the whole square plus true into negative 3 by 2 plus 3. So now true into negative 3 the whole cube means we know negative sign only, but value 27 by 2 cube means 8. Next condition, plus 3 into negative 3 by 2 the whole square, that is even number, sure. Negative convert for positive, so 9 by 4 will come. Next condition, there is already negative sign, so 2 into, here we can cancel, no, negative 3 only, there is balance positive 3. So now here true and how many times? 4 cases, 4. The balance negative 27 by 4, again 9 3s are positive 27 by 4, again minus 3 and plus 3. So this is possible, no? Negative 27 by 4 cancel, then positive 27 by 4 cancel, negative 3, positive 3 equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3 by t is 1 of root, isn't it? Is 1 of root, means we can apply now synthetic division, isn't it? Negative 3 by 2. So negative 3 by 2. What are the number? True, 3, true and 3. So negative 3 by 2. 0 means 2 plus 0 means 2. Negative 3 by 2 into 2 means 2 to cancel. Only here balance negative 3. Again 3 minus 3 means 0. 0 into anything means value will be 0. Again 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. The last case also negative 3 by 2 into 2. So 2 to cancel, here also negative. See, 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3 by 2 is 1 of the root, means x is equal to negative 3 by 2 is 1 of the root, means my negative term bring out opposite sign means x plus 3 by 2 is a factor, Therefore, other factor, so other factor definitely constant, x value is 0, x square only available. Other factor 2x square plus 2 only. Just merge it, first factor and second factor, that is x plus 3 by 2, then 2x square plus 2 is equal to 0. Just rearrange it. This is x plus 3 by 2 means 2x plus 3 by 2. The next condition, 2x square plus 2 is equal to 0. Each common denominator 2 means, first case 2x plus 3. Here each and every time divided by 2 means what will happen? Here 2 cancel. So x square plus 1 will come is equal to 0. So now each and every time separate 0 means 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, first condition. The next condition, x square plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x is equal to plus 3 bring out opposite sign means negative 3. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3 by 2, first root. Then x square plus 1 bring out opposite sign means minus 1. Therefore, x is equal to plus or minus square root of minus 1. Therefore, x is equal to plus or minus I. Therefore, the roots are negative 3 by 2, then positive I and negative I. This is answer. This is method 2. Method 1 also I found the same answer. So, what I am telling my dear students, if the question paper find the rational root, you should be apply method 2 only, not in method 1. This is also important, okay. I will continue next one of the important basic concept, that is called reciprocal theorem. One of the important concept, that is called reciprocal equation. In your book also given, when you can say this is reciprocal equation means a polynomial p of x of degree n. This is considered for p of x means, so p of x means each and every term depends upon 2x to the power x, x to the power 5, x to the power 4, x cube, x square, x constant. So degree n, a polynomial p of x of degree n is said to be a reciprocal polynomial if one of the following condition is true, they are given true condition is there. If any one of the following the condition is true means we can say it is called reciprocal equation. Okay, I will prove it with the condition number 1, it will be equal. What is the condition? Consider for p of x means that is p of x is equal to x to the power n. X to the power n means we have to multiply with the highest degree of x value. There is highest degree of x value, x to the power 6 is there, into p of reciprocal of x. So reciprocal of x means this is considered, if for example instead of x if you take alpha means as your book part also. So they are given instead of x, consider for each and every time alpha means then the alpha value it will be equal to reciprocal of alpha value with highest degree of alpha. Highest degree of alpha means alpha to the power 6, isn't it? So I will apply, look at there. So let alpha be a solution. Let alpha be a solution means p of alpha is equal to what will happen, 2 into alpha power 6 minus 3 into alpha power 5, then plus root 2 into alpha power 4 plus 7 into alpha cube plus root 2 into alpha square minus 3 alpha plus 2. This is condition for equation number 1. Okay. So instead of alpha we have to take it reciprocal. First we have to take it first reciprocal. What will happen? P of 1 by alpha. So P of 1 by alpha means alpha power 6 means what is the meaning? Alpha power 6 is there. So each and every term reciprocal means 1 by alpha the whole power 6. Already we know 1 power 6 divided by alpha power 6. 1 power anything means value will be 1. So just you have to apply divided by alpha power value. Okay. Do it 1 by 1. So P of 1 by alpha is equal to true by alpha power 6, again minus 3 by alpha power 5 plus root 2 by alpha power 4, then plus 7 by alpha cube plus root 2 by alpha square, then minus 3 by alpha plus 2. There is nothing, only constant is there. That's why I have written only the number only. Now, after getting the reciprocal, multiply with the highest degree of n. Highest degree of x, there is power x is there. Here, alpha power 6 is there. So, we have to multiply alpha power 6 into p of 1 by alpha. What will happen? Each and every time 2 into alpha power 6 divided by alpha power 6. Again, minus 3 into alpha power 6 divided by alpha power 5. Then plus true by square root of true by alpha power 4 into alpha power 6. Last condition plus 7 into alpha power 6 divided by alpha cube. Next condition plus root 2 into alpha power 6 divided by alpha square. Next condition minus 3 into alpha power 6 divided by alpha plus 2 into, there is also alpha power 6. So 2 into alpha power 6 is equal to 0. So what are the cancel? So alpha power 6, here 5 and only 1 times, there is 4, 2 will be balanced, there is 3 and 3 will be balanced, there 4 will be balanced, here 5 will be balanced, there is as it is, isn't it? Therefore, after cancellation, alpha power 6 into p of 1 by alpha is equal to, after cancellation 2 minus 3 alpha, then plus root 2 alpha square, then plus 7 alpha cube plus root 2 alpha power 4. Next one minus 3 alpha power 5. Last condition plus 2 alpha power 6. Just reverse it each and every time. Starting with the highest term means we can write it true alpha power 6. True alpha power 6. Next one minus 3 alpha power 5. Next one plus square root of true alpha power 4 plus 7 alpha cube. Next one plus square root of true alpha square. Next one minus 3 alpha, the last one constant. See, this is called equation number 2 means you can check it from 1 and 2. Equation 1 and 2. True alpha power 6 minus 3 alpha power 5 root 2 alpha power 4 7 alpha cube root 2 alpha square minus 3 alpha plus true. So we can say, it is reciprocal. The condition, if any one of the condition, given two condition is there, if one of the condition is true means we can say it is reciprocal equation. Therefore, how to finish the line from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, P of alpha is equal to alpha power 6 into P of reciprocal 1 by alpha. Therefore, it is reciprocal equation. Reciprocal equation. Okay, one of the important part. Okay, that is actually condition. If you whatever you have the P of x, it will be show reciprocal of x into highest power of x. If it equal means you can say it is reciprocal equation. I will continue the example. So one of the important continuation of reciprocal equation. So reciprocal equation I proved when P of x is equal to x to the power n into P of reciprocal x, that is P of 1 by x, it will be equal. Here also the same, that is theorem 3.6, a polynomial equation an x to the power n plus an minus 1 into x to the power n minus 1 is equal to an minus 2 into x power n minus 2 dot 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 a2 x square plus a1x plus a0 is equal to 0. We have to prove condition a0 always not equal to 0 is a reciprocal equation if and only if we have to prove if any one of the following two statement. In your book also clearly they have given page number 121. Okay, I have considered for the first condition. Okay, so P of x is equal to condition an x to the power n plus an minus 1 into x to the power n minus 1, then an minus 2 into x to the power n minus 2 plus dot 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 a2 x square plus a1x plus a0. This is considered for equation number 1. Next, what we have to do, if and only if mean the statement reciprocal of term. Instead of x, we have to consider for 1 by x. 1 by x means, for example, already we have x to the power n is there. So instead of x, we can apply 1 by x the whole power n means 1 power n divided by x to the power n. 1 power anything means value will be 1. Therefore, we can write it directly an by x to the power n. So, P of 1 by x is equal to an by x to the power n, then plus an minus 1 divided by x to the power n minus 1, then an minus 2 into x to the power n minus 2 dot 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 a2 by x square, then a1 by x, a0 only because there is constant only. This is considered for equation number 2. Now the highest we have to multiply with the highest because if and only if condition is true means two important condition is there. First, highest power of x to the power positive, then negative. First I am going to consider for positive means each and every term. Otherwise, each and every term multiply by x to the power n. What will happen? So, x to the power n into P of 1 by x is equal to there is an into x to the power n divided by x to the power n plus an minus 1 divided by x to the power n minus 1 into x to the power n plus a n minus 2 into x to the power n divided by x to the power n minus 2 dot 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 here a2 into x to the power n divided by x square plus a1 into x to the power n divided by x. Last condition a0 into x to the power n. So, x to the power n divided by x to the power n. This is one of the law of indices. X to the power n minus n means we can write no x to the power 0. Anything power 0 means value will be 1. Otherwise, we can cancel it. Next condition we need the same concept. Okay, that's why just explain for you. So, definitely this is after cancellation an will come. Next one, there is actually x to the power n divided by x to the power n minus 1. So, this is x to the power n plus n, bring it reciprocal means minus n. Minus 1 is the reciprocal means positive 1. So, plus n minus n cancel. Plus n minus n cancel means only x to the power 1 will be balanced. So, here definitely a n minus 1 into x only will come. Next condition, there is next one plus a n minus 2 into x square will come. Dot dot dot. Here a2 into definitely x to the power n divided by x square is there. So, we can write it x to the power n minus 2. So, there a2 into x to the power n minus 2 plus a1 into x to the power n minus 1. The last condition as it is a naught x to the power n. This is considered for equation number 3 means. Equation number 3 means, look at there from 1 and 2. So, the given condition a naught, there is a naught into here into x to the power n is there, but here a1 is there. There is constant only x is there. Instead of here x to the power n minus 1 is there. It will be equal now. I am going to subdivide. They are given two statement is true. Look at there statement number 1, an is equal to a naught. So, an is equal to a naught means from 1 and 3 the coefficient here x to the power n, there is an is equal to an. There next condition an minus 1, there is also an minus 1. Next one an minus 2, here a2, a1, sorry my dear, a2, a2 and a1, a1, there is a naught, a naught. So, condition each and every time will be equal means what we have to write it, first one an by coefficient of x to the power n means there is actually here coefficient of x to the power n means here coefficient of x, what is the power, here coefficient what the value is there, a naught. So, an by a naught is equal, no there is condition an is equal to a naught. The next one an minus 1 coefficient of x to the power n minus 1, here coefficient of x to the power n minus 1 a1 is there, therefore an minus 1 divided by a1 is equal to next condition coefficient of x to the power n minus 2, here coefficient of x to the power n minus 2 a2, therefore an minus 2 divided by a2, otherwise no need to dot it, equal, no equal to next one here coefficient of x square, there is coefficient of x square an minus 2 is there, therefore a2 divided by an minus 2 is equal to next one. So, a1 divided by an minus 1 is equal to last condition. So, here a naught is there, here actually a naught by an is there, a naught by an. So, now just to compare it, first equation we need, okay. So, just to compare it, this is whole term considered for it will be equal now according to the statement number 1. An is equal to a naught, each and every time will be equal. We consider for lambda means what will happen? So, an by a naught is equal to lambda means reciprocal also what will happen? The condition according to the equation number 3 also we can write now. A naught by an is equal to also lambda. So, just to multiply each and every time an by a naught into a naught by an is equal to lambda and lambda square. A naught cancel, an cancel means 1 is equal to lambda square means definitely lambda is equal to plus or minus 1. Now, we can apply case number 1, lambda is equal to positive means what will happen? That is why if and only if the statement, two statement is there. What are the statement? One positive statement, one negative statement. Here also result we have one positive, one negative. So, case number 1. Case number 1, what will happen? Case number 1. Case number 1, lambda is equal to 1 means, I am going to first one, an by a naught is equal to lambda means, an by a naught is equal to lambda means, just to cross multiply, an is equal to a naught. Next condition, an minus 1 by a1 is equal to lambda means definitely an minus 1 is equal to a1. See, an is equal to a naught, first one, an minus 1 is equal to a1. Second case, an minus 2 divided by a2 is equal to lambda means just cross multiply, an minus 2 is equal to a2, an minus 2 is equal to a2. dot dot dot. Next one, a true by, just cross, no, just reverse order. A true bring out left hand side, a n minus 2 opposite side, a n minus 2. Here also a1 is equal to a n minus 1. So a naught is equal to a n. Just reverse order will come. When case number 1 lambda is equal to positive 1 means, now I am moving to lambda is equal to negative 1. What will happen? So lambda is equal to negative 1 means case number 2 lambda is equal to negative 1. What will happen? So a n by a naught is equal to negative 1 means cross multiply, a n is equal to negative a naught. Look at their seconds in your book, clearly they are given page number 121. So statement number 2, a n is equal to negative a naught. I proved a n is equal to negative a naught. As well as second statement, a n minus 1 divided by a1 is equal to negative 1 means minus a1 will come. Therefore a n minus 1 is equal to negative a1 will come. As well as next one, a n minus 2 divided by a2 is equal to negative 1 means a n minus 2 is equal to negative a2 will come. So a n minus 2 is equal to negative a2 will, negative dot dot dot, clearly dot dot dot. Here a true by a n minus 2 is equal to negative 1 means definitely a2 is equal to negative a n minus, just reverse order, negative or a2 is equal to negative a n minus 2, as well as a1 is equal to negative a n minus 1. Last condition also a naught is equal to, last case also a naught is equal to negative a n. The same condition will come according to the statement 1 and 2. When positive lambda is equal to positive 1 means positive answer, negative answer means negative. So we have proved with two statement also. Okay, then I will continue the example problem. We stay on the line. I am moving to example 3.27. Solve the equation 7x cube minus 43x square is equal to 43x minus 7. So solution, 7x cube minus 43x square plus 43x, bring out opposite side means minus 43x, minus 7 means plus 7 is equal to 0. So what are the roots actually? First you have to check it, sum of coefficient not possible. First you can check it, sum of odd coefficient, what the value? Sum of odd coefficient is equal to 7 minus 43. 7 minus 43 is equal to minus 36. Now sum of even coefficient. So sum of even coefficient is equal to minus 43 again plus 7. So definitely minus 36. So sum of odd coefficient is equal to sum of even coefficient. Therefore we can say x is equal to minus 1 is a root. So x is equal to minus 1 is a root means definitely x plus 1 is a factor. So x plus 1 is a factor. Now if you apply synthetic division, 7 minus 43 again minus 43 positive 7. So minus 1. 7 plus 0 is equal to 7, minus 1 into 7 is equal to minus 7. Minus 43 minus 7 means minus 50. Again minus 1 into minus 50 means positive 50. Minus 43 plus 50 is equal to positive 7. Minus 1 into 7 is equal to minus 7. So answer we have 0. So x is equal to minus 1 is a root means x plus 1 is a factor. Therefore other factor means constant x square. So 7x square minus 50x plus 7 is equal to 0. So definitely product means 7 into 7 49. Sum means minus 50. Already I told you, if you have the product positive sign means selected to same sign whether positive or negative. But if we have some negative sign means both the sign will be negative. Now what are the number? Minus 1 and minus 49. Minus 1 into minus 49 means positive 49 will come. Add means minus 1 minus 49 is equal to minus 50. Therefore already we have the leading coefficient more than 1. What we have to do? First condition minus 1 by 7. Second condition minus 49 by 7. So 49 by 7 cancel means 7 times. Therefore how to rearrange it? 7x minus 1 one factor. Another one x minus 7 is equal to 0. So separate 0 means 7x minus 1 is equal to 0. Then x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore 7x is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to 1 by 7. So, x minus 7 bring at opposite sign positive 7. Therefore, the roots are the roots are first one minus 1, second one 7, again 1 by 7. I told you in theorem 3.6 reciprocal. See, one part 7 means reciprocal means definitely we can say 1 by 7. But if we have another one roots minus 1 means definitely reciprocal also minus 1 will come. So it's a theorem 3.6. It's suitable for this question. Okay. So I hope my dear students you are very satisfied in this session. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts and I will continue the next session. Bye bye.